Take away. May foul time. They call it on Yop. As we take a look at what Dr. J pointed out earlier as our first installment of our Yakult Slam Dunk. That was off the steal. And the Beermen request a ceasefire. They're ahead by 4.
Just over halfway through this opening quarter, the San Miguel Beermen lead Derby Ace by 4, 15-11. You know, Coach Shaw Duncanson reminded the Beermen earlier to do all the small things in order to close out the night. They have to box out, not turn the ball over, and not go for the knockout punch right at the get-go. Coach Shaw finds similarities with this BMEG team to Barangay Ginebra's Never Say Die in a way that the Llamados have come back so many times already and have gained tremendous fan support. That's why they just don't want BMEG to get in any kind of rhythm. Sev?
They want to stop them right here, right now, not give them any chance to regroup. In the meantime, Derby Ace obtaining possession here. Here's Rivas. Rolling it over to Washington. Long cross court, Artadi will have to take it at some point, but he decides there's a little more time on the clock. Let's kick it outside. Washington, yes, it's a 2.
I really think he's more effective playing in the perimeter rather than trying to post up. But they did something there. When he saw the double team coming, he just quickly kicked it out. Or if there was no double team, because of the way Arwin guards him, then he just kicks it out quickly.
He's easily gobbled up by the defense when he tries anything in the post, it seems. As Artadi drives hard, but had nobody really in the clear there. Oh, up in the sky! No, we have a San Miguel botch play. Artadi lobs it inside against Danny I.
So he made up for his mistake. And after trailing by as many as 7 points, the BMEG Llamados have tied the ball game at 15 all.
And it stays at that, and there's a block of the attempted follow-up by Freeman. Cabagnot ends up with a foul in the ensuing play, his first.
Jonas Villanueva coming into the ball game set, replacing Alex Cabagnot. Remember, San Miguel looking for the clincher to get to the finals.
You and I have seen it happen before, wherein that 3-1 lead can be overturned. We saw that almost 19 years ago. In the meantime, that shot does not work. Arwin Santos with that wry smile of his after a foul. It results in 2 free throws.
I think that was a good call. I think that was a good call. You can see the shot was short. He didn't block it. He got him on the wrist. That's why medyo kinapos ang tira na yun.
Hindi pala ng follow-through nitong si Washington. Ang babang-baba yung kamay. As we take a look at this free throw brought to you by BMEG Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Yamada. You can sense that this guy loves to shoot.
Yeah, just like his dad. They were born to shoot.
Shoot.
BMEG has taken the lead. No?
Oh, yes.
So they have overcome a 7-point lead, taking a 2-point lead.
San Miguel with not many chances for second opportunities. This shot from the side bounces away. Yap fighting against Freeman, but Freeman just yanking it away. Loads up. Short.
Maybe not the best shot selection at that stage. He had just gotten an offensive rebound. He had plenty of time on the shot clock. He could have moved the ball around much better than that.
Parang tuloy-tuloy yung rhythm eh. Hindi walang catch-up time. In the meantime, James Yap from afar, no connection. Derby Ace still ahead by 2. San Miguel has hit a dry spot here for the last 5 minutes.
Well, when they got to 13, they made another basket to get to 15, and that's where they have stood. 3-point attempt here.
Everybody looking around as if there was a whistle, but there was none. 2:20 to go in a quarter that's just flying by us here. Ildefonso tried to look for space. Ildefonso got it over to Jonas, who knocked it in.
That was like a bailout there because Danny almost lost the ball on his dribble. So San Miguel has regained the lead by 1 here. Under 2 minutes left of the first quarter. Not too many fouls given up here.
Not too many. Courtesy of that heave by Villanueva. Close range connection. And Rivas gives the lead back to Derby Ace.
Well, Gabe wasn't going to pick up his second personal foul. He was not going to challenge that shot of Rivas underneath the basket.
Not today. As we remind you and thank, of course, Haynes. This is our official underwear here in the PB. Artadi with a near steal completes it. Artadi half a step ahead against Villanueva. Won't make it. And that's why you have to come down for defense because they can miss the shot.
Well, I think medyo nag-doble isip siya dun eh. Lusot na siya eh, di ba? Siguro iniisip niya, kaya ko ba i-dunk ito? Tapos, pag-layup niya, nasa ilalim na siya eh. No? Kaya alanganin siya.
Malito yung bitaw ng kamay.
That's right. Or he was probably looking for another guy to come into the picture where he's gonna pass off.
Ito yan. Ako minsan sa kanto ng mata, wala siya na ispatan na red shirt. Mantala, let's see if they can make up for that lost opportunity. 58 seconds remaining. Artadi thinking of that, but decides to pass off to Fingers. There's traffic jam in the keyhole area. That's really a botched play. However, recovered.
Artadi thought there was 1 second left on the shot clock when actually there were 6. So he just threw it up in the air. Pero very fortunate for them. Ribis kept his presence of mind. 2 or 3 more plays coming up for us. But I think San Miguel will slow it down here a little bit. BMEG has got a lot of fouls to give if they want to do so.
Oh, Fingers holding on to his jaw. Must have got an errant elbow. The layup will work this time. Artadi made sure this time around.
Alam mo si Artadi, basta nag-error, may babawi naman niya eh.
Kagad,
Dalawang beses na niya ginagawa yun today. And he has scored on both opportunities. Now, again, BMEG has fouls to give. If they're gonna slow this down, San Miguel, Artadi's gonna foul this guy if he starts to attack. There it is. You can see. So they still have 1 to give.
You know, Artadi, if he decided to play baseball, could have done very well.
Well, Artadi would have been a shortstop.
Yep. And I will not do the same error twice. You know? Ganda ng analysis mo na yung Dr. Day. Sabi ko na nga ba talaga?
Shortstop?
Oh, bakit kay Artadi?
Yeah, because one of my favorite players has always been Derek Jeter of the Yankees. Other guy is Omar Vizquel.
Okay.
Too many errors with San Miguel. After a very, very good start. Now, San Miguel also has fouls to give.
But are they thinking of that right now?
I would think so. But Washington's going to take this. They're going to foul him. He's going to take it. Yep. I know him. But he missed it. That was a good shot.
Oh, yun ang favorite spot niya, yung kanan ng keyhole area. Usually he will go there. Was it the last game when there was a 3-on-2? He fired a 3-point shot from there? Yep. 23-18 and Derby Ace slightly up, but we've got a full decade game of a game here. 3 quarters to go. Back in a moment. BMEG Derby Ace making some wholesale changes in their lineup on the floor. As first we will deal with the shot by Villanueva that does not work.
Roger Yap has come back into the ball game to replace Artadi. Then we have Aliado and also Cañaleta in the ball game for the first time. It's only Fingers who continues to play together with Washam from the starting 5 units.
And look at the first quarter numbers wherein the Yamada shot 10 percentage points better. And look at this. Fingers is a factor.
Terrific game that he's played so far here. Now, can he sustain it? Because he has played 13 straight minutes of basketball. 13 playing minutes.
Okay. Close range. Nothing there but a foul.
Is going to be on Don Aliado.
And Joseph Villa was saying, touch anything except the haircut.
Sinasabi niya, ano ba inaangal mo? Tinamahan ako sa bato. Referee Maurilio made that call. Earlier, we had the commissioner visit us.
Oh, yes. Always a pleasure to see our
Sonny Barrios.
Dear Commissioner Sonny Barrios. And
sabi niya sa atin, my dream team. Sabi ko, ikaw ang coach.
Yeah, syempre. We're talking of an association that's about close to over 2 decades, no? With him, no?
With
Sonny, no?
Yeah, because that's how my daughter is.
Yeah, right, correct. No.
Said then Sonny are both godfathers to my loving Angelic.
Okay. Hindi ko malaman kung swerte yung bata o malas yung bata.
Sobra. Born in the year of the fire dragon.
Yes, indeed. We both have one like that. In the meantime, Aliado tries to jab step his way away from Jay Wash. That was a long scoring drought for San Miguel. Something they can ill afford in this game, Dr. J.
Yeah, you know that because you're giving hope to a team that's down 3-1. All of a sudden they can have something. But maybe we can pull out this game and do a miracle here. The only reason that was stuck was that 3-point shot of Jonas Villanueva. Now, slowly but surely, nailalagay ni Ryan yung mga ibang players niya. Dito nagagamit na si Meyer Hoffer and giving Tony Washam a rest here. You use big men in Aliado. You have Romel Adugol and Meyer Hoffer, no?
Let's see if this combination of tall trees can hum together. They go to Romel. The shot clock coming down to 8 seconds. They have to make a decision sooner or later as Yap finds a way home.
None of the big men really can penetrate to the basket. But that's point guard and Caneleta obviously can put the ball on the floor and get to the basket. Especially Roger Yap. Great dribble here with the left hand, changing hands in midair and finishing off a three-point play.
I had this long talk with Ronnie Magsano, and he was part of a team that found it so hard to close out against Ginebra in 1991. 3-1.
And they lost.
And they lost.
They lost.
We did that 7th game.
And that was it, the Ultra.
Yes. And Dr. J, sometimes sabi niya sa akin, so hard to close out. That's the hardest sometimes to do in a series, as this shot does not work, and it's all Derby Ace for the rebounds.
If you watch the NBA, that's what a lot of teams say, when they get an advantage, either 3-1, 3-2. Hard to win that fourth game. Get that fourth win. You really have to play intense. That's why you need a very good leader on the floor to spice you up when you are down.
No wonder they look so relieved when they finally nailed that fourth victory. Abdul with a running attempt, which is normally not his cup of tea, and Peña is surprised that the foul was called on him, but there was indeed contact.
Well, he shouldn't have fouled him.
To begin with.
There's no way Adugol was going to make that shot. That was a 20% chance of going in, maybe less. That's not his shot, but he heard the whistle, and wisely he threw up the ball so he could go to the free throw line, where he's not really that good either.
So not been his cup of tea as well, as our ball game is at 9:26 to go. Freeman reports back in.
Well, no choice on the part of Sean Tankisen. Nobody's playing well. Washington has not played well, had to be taken out early by Danny I. You got to get your best man Freeman there, hoping that he can spark something for this team.
And this is
you are allowed to do that. After the ball bounces, you're allowed to tap it out.
Which shot Duncan Senior wondering right now?
Who am I going to?
Yes, what is bugging my team right now? They need a spark plug, and Villanueva hoping to provide that. That shot does not work, but the rebound has been the main domain of Bime. Go ahead, Dr. J.
Well, you go to Olsen Rosella, I think, because he's the captain. He's the guy who can spark them up. Or you go to Dennis Miranda, you get somebody new.
I think I saw that in the last game that you and Miguel did. They brought in Rosella to get this team a little more organized. And look at this, San Miguel being buried by the fire of Bime Derby Ace. It is a full timeout. They will use it. We'll use it as well. Okay, and we've been telling you about this one. So August 29th to September 13. We're going to check on the powers of basketball as they size up themselves against the USA. It will be USA Blue against USA White, and the rest of the basketball world against the United States. That's going to happen here on Solar TV, where we have lots of sunshine on basketball TV. Some people are wondering if that's the name of our team in the Rafi Hapa Cup here. Solar TV Sunshines. 30-19, San Miguel limping along here. And you were talking about Rosella. He's in the game, Dr. J.
Obviously, you're getting not too much production from your point, so you got to get somebody.
He set that up beautifully. And the Ninja knocking in a three.
Very important, the basket for them.
Freeman, like a young high school player saying, it's our ball, it's our ball. Let's go. Let's first go to Magoo. Magoo?
Oh, hello, Sir Seth.
Nakikinig ka, no?
Oo, na-entertain ako sa inyo eh. Lalong-lalo na doon in the last couple of breaks, Coach Shot Duncanson has been really frustrated on the sidelines, pounding on his whiteboard. They were talking about, once again, doing the little things.